Hey, everybody. Just decided to do a quick little hangout stream. Just felt like talking. Let's see who pops up. But yeah, it's been an exciting time since my announcement. And I've started the building more Scar streams. That's fun. So I thought I'd update you guys on my week. I know I haven't had any content or anything, and tomorrow is side quest. But essentially, what happened this week is I've had to take care of my parents' house, and I blew out my fucking back. So I've been recuperating from that. Old war wounds from Iraq acting up. Um, Damnedest thing. All I did was bend over to pick up my shoes, and I blew my fucking back out. Yeah, what are you gonna do? So yeah, it's been kind of a messed up week, but I'll be catching up on content really soon. I feel like there's some stuff that needs to be said as Magog. Um, and I'll be updating everybody on the development of the property and all that stuff in the coming weeks. It's going to be really great. So I was just over there watching Sofane and Fat Pat do their stream, and they might hop in for a minute. They do have to go, hang out with their lady friends. So the crack of the whip is getting closer. So they might not stay for very long if they do come in. But other than that, it's actually been kind of a boring week because of just popping muscle relaxers and, and sleeping a lot and taking care of my family's house. But my parents are going to be home tonight, so I won't have to deal with that anymore, and we'll get right back on schedule. But I've already kind of made a decision on regular content, and I know this might kind of piss some people off. I don't know, but Magog videos, as they stand right now, are going to be really sporadic. Like, it's not going to have any kind of set release dates or anything like that. Same with Poe, because in the next couple months, now that I've gotten a boost on Patreon, I am going to be dedicating a massive amount of time to building the property and getting the new set built and preparing for the new Magog show. And I think that's more important because I want to do the new stuff. I really can't wait to get out of this tiny little apartment and really branch out with the character. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to quit doing content, obviously, but now that I've raised enough money to actually make this my full-time job, I don't have to go look for a job. You fans, you wonderful, lovely people have rallied behind me, and I don't want to disappoint you, but I want to give you better. And so it's just going to take a little time. I'm still going to be doing Magog videos. I think I have a Riley Dennis video planned out and something else. I just learned from Sofane and Fat Pat that ContraPoints apparently did a little segment on me in the last video, and I have no idea who that person was. I had to look him up. But but yeah, it was kind of funny. But yeah, it's gonna just be happening really fast. I mean, because I'm gonna make it happen really fast now that I have some money coming in and everything. I mean, I'm gonna be out at the land filming the development of the property. I've got to go sit down with an architect or a builder, not really an architect, but a builder, and lay out what I want. I'm going to go talk to this company here in my town that does steel buildings, and I'm going to just basically have a steel building put up and then insulate it and everything, make it livable. I lived in the military. I don't need much. I'm a very simple kind of guy. If I got a fucking toilet to piss in and a bed to sleep on and a roof over my head, I'm fine. In Arkansas, as long as you have air conditioning, you've got all the necessities. I'd sleep on a cot if I have to. So we will make this work. I don't even want anything fancy. I mean, I will build a kitchen out of a fucking propane campfire stove if I have to for the short term, just so I can get out of this apartment, move up there and start building the real set, the big set. And so I've been doing a lot of research on cameras, cinematic cameras, all that stuff. P.O. Box is coming. Like I said, I blew out my back. I haven't really been driving a lot or anything. I haven't been moving around a lot, to be honest with you. But the P.O. box, I plan on getting it. I'm going to go up to, now that my back is feeling a lot better, I'm going to go up to the post office on Tuesday. I can't tomorrow because of side quest. I basically prepare for side quest all day. But Tuesday, I'm going up to the post office and find out how much they cost and how big the boxes are. I really am curious to see if they'll just like use the P.O. box, but like forward whatever comes to the P.O. box to my address. Because I'd love that, so I don't have to make like trips, because it'd be really cool if I could just have whatever comes to the P.O. box forwarded here. Because the whole point of having a P.O. box is so that nobody knows where you really live, so that you don't get stalkers or something. So I'm gonna figure that out on Tuesday. I'm gonna be running some errands. Go talk to them about a P.O. box. I'm gonna go talk because I want to do all that stuff before my next Magog video, so that I can put it all in the video as well as the description of that video. So please, but just be a little bit more patient. Like I said, I wanted to do it this week, but it blew out my fucking back. So sorry about that. How's everybody doing tonight? Doing good? Yeah, sweet. Like I said, I have no idea if Fat Pat and Sofane are going to drop in. I sent them the link, but, it all depends on, what they want to do. Let me check and see if they wrote back or anything. No, doesn't look like it. We'll see. It'd be cool if they dropped in and said hi. I ain't talked to them since VidCon. So, yep, things are going to be a lot more kind of random and sporadic as far as regular videos, because I'm going to be basically doing I'm just basically going to be pouring a lot of my time into developing the property and getting it done. I am 100% about this. So, sorry about that. Anyway, I definitely want to run some errands this week. Now that I'm, my back's not as bad. And so I'm going to be going to get a P.O. box. I got to go to the bank. I've got to go talk to that steel building company and see what their prices are. I've been pricing steel building companies, and I really feel like if we can get the right people, if we can really get the right people to lay a pad down, and I have a basic layout of where I want the plumbing, like for the bathroom and the kitchen, then I'd be able to get a steel building up in a matter of a couple days. Like, them steel buildings really are like these companies that prefab these steel buildings in their factories. They literally bolt together. They literally can go up and once you buy them from them and they deliver them to your property, they also put them up for you. So as long as I have the slab there, they'll be able to come out and be like, boom, put it up. So I'm going to go talk to them and see if they actually provide a slab too. I'd love it if the same company can just do it all. That'd be great. So Sam says, when does land clearing and construction begin? Hopefully this week, the land clearing begins. I've been waiting for my parents to get back because it's my dad's friend who's clearing our property for us. He's cutting us a deal. It's what he does for a living. So he's got bulldozers and, gravel trucks and all that stuff. He's got all the equipment and the people working for him. That's his business. But he's cutting us a deal because he's a family friend. And so I've been waiting for my parents to get back. Like I said, things were kind of put on hold because my parents left to go to my Uncle Kent's memorial because he passed away. He was my dad's oldest brother. So things have been put up a little bit, put off by about a week. But they're coming back tonight. They should be settling back in. The work should start really soon. The moment it starts, you guys will know it because I'll probably be up there filming him knocking down trees and shit so you guys can see it all happening. Tilt up concrete is a thing y'all might want to look into. I don't know much about laying concrete pads, to be honest. I'm a handyman. I learned a few tricks growing up, and especially raised by my father, who worked in a lot of different fields throughout his life, and I know a little bit of everything. I can fix things around the house, I can figure things out, but I've never exactly worked in construction. So I'm relying on the expertise of people that know how to do this type of shit. But once the building's up, then all I got to do is make it livable. And I've got a guy that I've got pretty lined up that's going to be able to do all that stuff. So, run the HVAC, get the electricity run throughout the building, and get it insulated and sheetrocked on the inside and everything, so that it's a proper living space. Essentially, what I'm trying to do is build a temperature controlled shop, like a 3-car garage size building, without the garage doors, because I don't need that mess. But basically, it'll probably be like a 3 or 4 car garage size building that's insulated with a bathroom in it. Then after that, I don't care where I put my bed, I don't care, as long as I have a bathroom that's enclosed with a shower and everything. I'll be doing my thing. Thank you, Tiberius Kirk. Any of those bots pop up, just ban the shit out of them. Yeah, it's happening again. That shit disappeared for a while. Now I'm getting bots again. It's fucking weird, man. It sucks. Yeah, that's not cool, man. Am I the only one who can ban though? No. Yep. Yeah, I don't know where that comes from, man. Some crazy shit. Fucking, I don't even know who creates them and what the purpose is for creating them. I don't get it, No. Oh my god. That's weird. So anyway, I wanted to take questions from the chat, but now my chat's filled up with filling up with these damn bots. That sucks. I wonder if they'll stop now that I've banned a few of them. Sorry about that, guys. I really don't know what causes that. Like, I really don't. Any more of them pop up, y'all just y'all ban the shit out of them. That's why I give like almost everybody a wrench that I know is a real person. It's like, what are these bots gonna do when you've got a chat filled with fucking wrenched people? Fucking, I'm gonna give like more wrenches. There you go. I'm arming my army. My army is now armed with the wrenches of war. Oh, that's funny. If you guys hit like report, you can actually report it for like harassment or whatever. I don't like doing that. I would never do that to a real person, even if they're saying some fucked up shit in the chat. But I would definitely do it to a bot because it's not a real thing. Fucking report it so that YouTube can delete it. Are you going to decorate the outside to look like a cave? I can't afford to do that. I'd love to decorate the outside of this square building to look more like a medieval, like mead hall or something, but I don't think I can do that. I don't have enough money. As great as you guys have rallied behind me, everybody started giving on Patreon. Even just $1 a month has like boosted my ability to do this show. I think it's more important that I pour the money that I'm making now into the actual production. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to make my building that I live in that has the studio just as usable on the outside for filming as on the inside. But I just don't think it's going to happen right away. It's just going to be a steel building with insulation. You know, it's just the way it's going to be. Yep. I don't know if Sophane and Fat Pat are going to come by. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. I don't know how many people actually even. Oh, this is crazy, man. Fucking bots everywhere, dude. Sucks. Second Fleet Actual, they are doing it for the purpose of harming your channel because you are gaining influence and they fear your conquest. Damn Skippy. Yep. I really wish this kind of shit didn't exist. So like I said, I don't mind free speech. Like people could, like, if I have some haters out there that come by the live channel and they want to type in the chat and fucking, disagree with me politically or whatever, that's one thing. But these bots are real fucking annoying. Try to like delete them. Don't time them out. Actually, like fucking delete them. Because if you time them out for 300 seconds, they'll just come back. Yep. Do you have stairs in your house? In my current residence, it is an upstairs apartment, but the stairs are outside leading to the door. This is all going to be like a one story, but the studio building is all going to be a 1-story building. It's basically just going to be a steel building, concrete pad. If I build a separate bedroom for my bed, that'll be the only place in the whole, in the whole building that has carpet. It's basically, I'm going to be living in a studio apartment, essentially. Just a big open area where it's like, yeah, there's my kitchen and my bathroom over there on one side, but other than that, it's all going to be open. Like, I don't even care where I sleep. I will sleep in my wizard tower. When I build the whole big set on the inside, I'll fucking sleep in it. You haven't missed much because the bots have been really distracting, Chester. It's just really odd that I've got so many bots in the chat today. These, can't really stop it from happening. I could try slowing down the chat, but that doesn't really do anything. That'll just like slow it down so that you can catch it. But I don't think enough people are watching right now to worry about that. Maybe they'll go away. Whatever it is, it's whatever it is, it's just something that happens from time to time. Like I said, I haven't had it happen in a while. I really haven't. I don't know why it's happening now all of a sudden. Maybe it's ContraPoints did a video on me, and now the evil SJW bots are out to get me. This doesn't feel like SJW bots, considering what the bots are saying over and over again. I don't think SJWs would create bots like that. I think if it's SJW bots, it'd just be like racist, But this shit is just, Oh, hey, Beth, what's up? I'm going to give you a wrench. Have a wrench. Gordon, who made a video of you? ContraPoints did. Some sort of, transgender YouTuber who believes the West should essentially fall and crumble and be destroyed. That seems to be. I don't watch all, like, I didn't even really pay attention to who that person was until today, when Fat Pat and Sophane told me they were watching a ContraPoint videos, and all of a sudden there Magog was. I guess she had something to say about me. But yeah, that was really entertaining to see me on a channel with like 140,000 subscribers, and her basically like, This is a grown-ass man dressed as a wizard, while simultaneously having glitter all over her face, super long nails, and like little fairies and butterflies on the chest. Like, that was a little ridiculous. She, he, I don't know. I don't know if it's a trans male or trans female. I didn't do a shit ton of research, so I'm just going to say she. Okay. Because, I don't know if it's a girl trying to look like a guy or a guy trying to look like a girl, really, or just like a really effeminate girl trying to look like a really effeminate guy. I have no idea. And I don't really care. That's not my business. So yeah, ContraPoints did like a little segment in her last video. That is a man. So yeah, I guess I guess I'm starting to catch the ire of some other YouTubers. And the comment sections, of course, I read through a few of the comment sections just to see what people were saying to me. And of course, it's the traditional, like, he probably lives in his mom's basement. Oh, that's funny. I'm starting to get that, though. I'm starting to get a lot more other YouTubers doing videos on Magog and responding to Magog. So it's gonna be like that until I think the bigger show kind of happens, because the bigger show is probably going to be less on YouTube. It's probably going to have its own website so that I can show all the things that I want to show. That's right. That's all right. Still leads to more subscribers. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, man. Come on, slow down. Death to Paul. Here. There you go. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm really excited for the new projects, and the big reason I am is because I'm excited to kind of do a new type of format. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I am getting kind of burnt out on the response videos. I still enjoy being Magog, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like there's something missing when you're just responding directly to somebody and they can't really respond back, so you're just basically roasting the hell out of them. Holy shit. Yep, that happened. There we go. So I gave the wrong person a wrench there. PTW has popped in. I don't know if they can hear me. I can't hear them, but we'll see what happens.
That should make it happen.
I don't see that.
Hit save.
Okay.
What's up, guys?
That should work.
Yeah, but our camera isn't working.
Hold on. Camera's not working, huh?
That's all right. I'm just BSing on my stream, yo.
The camera is running through your.
Hold on. I got it. I figured it out, Pat. I figured it out.
It's being used for something else right now.
I figured it out.
No, I figured out. I just told you about it.
Come on, man. I figured it out.
See, we're bringing our drams to his shit.
That sucks. Hold on. And
there they are.
And there we go.
There's poisoning the well. What's up, fellas?
Not much. We're trying to piece our lives back together after we just basically spent the last 2 hours destroying every friendship we have on YouTube.
We don't have any friendships. That's what we found out.
Yeah. I've never really liked you either.
That's why we're here now. We want to talk about
like, come on. Magog hates us the least, right?
No, man.
I hate us less than Chris Reagan.
You know me. The problem with the thing with Chris, it's not a problem, but the thing with Chris, you guys,
it's a problem.
You guys probably just misread that whole thing. Like Chris.
Oh no, we absolutely misread it, but that's funnier. We misread the shit out of it.
Right. Chris at the party, man, he was like just straight dad mode. You know,
he was.
like,
I'll tell you what. Hold on, let me turn that off.
Hold on. What are you doing?
I'm giving you some AdSense right now.
All right, is that an ad? All right, just mute the ad. But
I did. I just muted the ad.
Okay,
the ad
look,
run.
I'm trying to get the guy.
Demi Lovato's
give him a nickel for Nightshade Village.
Are you fucking serious?
Fuck!
Damn it! This is why we can't have nice things,
dude. So embarrassing.
Well, I think happened with Chris is at the meetup. Well, it wasn't even a meetup. At the hangout, the Saturday night party, is that he does fanboy or does get a little more sensitive because he did realize that the weight that he could pull, because he does have a bigger sounding board than all of us, that the weight he was able to pull in was much bigger, and I think he felt like his neck was on the line. So if all of his weird like underlings, which would be a part of us, would be embarrassing for him, and that his friends would stop wanting to listen to him. What are you doing?
Just keep talking. Can you not talk and me do things?
No,
at
the
same
ADD
time?
is super hard. But yeah, I think it was that he felt like it falls on him to protect, Jack's films. Like Jax can't take care of himself.
Yeah. That's
I like that I keep calling him Jax as if his name is always plural.
Yeah. There's more than one of them.
I have two things to say. One, the moment you guys showed up, the bots disappeared. So coincidence?
Oh, I'll tell you what it is with Vox. Vox is super not into drinking, and when we show up, he's like, "All right,
Everybody's
Vox, bots." My chat's been spammed by these bots that keep popping up saying
bots.
the N-word.
I thought you said Vox.
Welcome.
I'm still on Saturday night streams.
No, like my chat has been like overrun by these fucking things just saying the N-word over and over again.
What?
And my wrenchers are fucking banning them every time they pop up.
Yeah,
but it's like,
I see you got a toolbox rocking in here.
No, I will say this. We did use a tool that was given to us by YouTube that will ban, the one that bans people if they say a certain word.
Yeah.
We only have one word that's banned. Can you guess which one it is?
The N-word?
That's right, everybody. That's the only thing you can't say on our channel because that is usually said by bots.
Yep.
Oh, but then they find different ways of doing it, don't they? Damn, I didn't think about button in space, IG space.
Yeah, yeah, you've got to figure out a way to ban all versions of a specific word. But yeah, it's pretty bad, man. The bots they disappeared for a while. I had them for a while there, and then they disappeared, and now they're back. So I blame you.
Yeah, sorry, everybody.
But bots mean you're popular, so that's good.
Yeah,
I guess so. I popped over to the ContraPoints and watched the little video.
Were you unaware that you were?
I was completely unaware. I don't
really.
I didn't even know
broke the news to you
until today. I really did.
Really, look, I will say this, and see, I do delve a little bit more into left-wing YouTube than probably you or Pat, the conservative here. I do pay attention to left-wing YouTube, and ContraPoints is one of my favorite creators from left-wing YouTube, just because ContraPoints, well, you saw puts a lot of effort, does a big thing. What was funny is when we were at VidCon, you and Pat had just walked away. You were in costume and in character. You and Pat had just walked away, and I turned and looked to my left, and there's ContraPoints. And I went over and was like, "Hey, I just want to say it's nice to meet you. I really like your content. I got to say it's colorful and interesting. No one can deny that." And she said, "Well, thanks a lot for me. It was nice to meet you and everything. I appreciate the praise." And then I went and followed you guys too. So I was sitting there and I saw ContraPoints release a new video. I go and start watching. And I'm typing a comment as Poison the Well, and like, hey, it was nice to meet you at VidCon. And as I'm typing this, before I can hit enter, all of a sudden, Magog is up there. She's like, "I want to go see what's an angry white guy YouTube today. What's going on there?" And then there's Magog. I'm like, delete. I'm like, just stay out of it.
Don't make it.
was really funny because it was nice to meet you at VidCon, and you and Pat had just walked away when I met. So it was really funny. And but I will say, the videos are worth watching. Sure, you're going to disagree with literally everything that Contra Boys has to say, but some of the ways that she presents things are really interesting. And so as a new SJW, you're probably as an up and comer in the SJW community
that just bought a gun.
Yeah, and I didn't say it was going to be easy.
You bought a gun. You have a pickup truck now.
Yeah, I really don't like the only thing I disagreed with you guys on the stream when I was watching is how you described Magog as a conservative channel, and I really don't.
I did that.
That was Fame. That was definitely Fame.
I think you misread his channel.
I consider myself a conservative, I guess, but I mean, it's really hard to put that in a box because
it was a little too harsh to say the channel was.
That's fair, but you know what? We were on my channel, and I can say what I fucking want.
Yeah, because you're the new SJW.
You fucking guys, just because you're my friends. Yeah, I'm the new SJW. I'm a legend in the SJW community. Okay? I have to think about my viewers.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, I guess I come off as conservative because I live in the South. I love guns. I love First Amendment, Second Amendment. I consider myself a constitutionalist because, like, I don't care about gay people.
Here we go.
What you want?
Conservative.
Do what you want.
Like on this video as
I'm making fun of you, going, here comes the conservative jibba jabba.
Like.
I click like on the video.
Yeah, right.
I'm a complicated person with complicated
but it is kind of complicated because, like, anytime I take one of those political compass tests, I'm like 75% libertarian. It's weird. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I find because I call myself a conservative. I've voted Republican in a lot of situations.
Most of them, especially all the ones that had Obama on the other side of the ballot.
Fuck that dude. I did not vote for Trump, but I vote in the primaries and shit like that. Well, Mundane Matt's here.
Mundane Matt's
Shut
here.
it down.
Got some words for you.
Shut it all down.
Talk to you in a moment.
Matt is a regular on my channel.
I took
Oh, really? He wasn't in our live stream. That was really nice of him to blow us off.
So
we mentioned it several times.
I took one of those where I am on the political spectrum, and I was on the left side of the line.
I'll bet you were a libertarian left.
Yeah,
like I fucking have been telling you.
Like
you're
you were further
Republican.
left. Like I look at yours.
Way further left.
That's where me and Fat Pat. That's where we diverge then, because every time I take them, I may be on the center, like libertarian side, but it's always libertarian right.
I was like
libertarian wrong. Am I right, everybody?
It was right was here, and I was right there on the line, but I was on the left side of the line.
You were.
What the fuck?
Because of your social views.
But I felt the questions were too socially
You're not
directed.
a Keynesian like me.
It was too socially directed, and I felt like they wanted how high you would rank certain things. But when it came to certain like fiscal aspects, I was super conservative.
That's right.
And it just wasn't enough to sway me back to the right side.
You're definitely a fiscal conservative. But it's the social part of you that really conflicts with you because we, Pat and I have been in the nightclub scene in Atlanta for a long time. And it's hard to come out of that scene after years of indoctrination by sweet, sweet alcohol and pussy to come out of that
I'll say
as a social conservative.
I will vote for whoever they're talking about. Are you kidding me?
Well, yeah, let's try to get past this. I didn't mean for this to be political, and I know you guys have to.
It's not political.
Because
you're misunderstanding.
The crack of the whip is closing in on you guys. So
wizards don't use whips.
I hear your women back there.
Notice how he ran away as soon as
but thanks guys for kind of shouting me out on your channel and talking about the situation. I mean, it's been exciting. It's been an exciting week.
We're really excited for you, and that's the thing that we respect the most, and is the fact that you present your content with care and production, and that's what matters the fucking most to us, is that we be entertained.
Right.
We're basically, Roman Coliseum ticket, like season ticket owners. We just want to be entertained. That's what matters to us. That's why we're all here on YouTube. And,
are you not entertained?
That's right. If I'm not, and that's why we had that talk about Sargon.
No, he fell.
Oh God. I'm sorry. Dozed off for a second there. But entertainment is really what is most important here. We've been through a couple of years of political YouTube just being boring as shit. And I know you're not really political. You're more on the anti side. I just happen to know that me and you have had conversations on Twitter where I feel like we've been on the other side of a couple of
there's definitely been a few things simply because, you're wrong.
Let's talk about more fun stuff.
Oh, now you're back.
Yeah, I don't want
now you want to fucking.
I felt like
now you want to be a fun guy.
No, because you're starting to sound like Sargon.
Hey,
he already did that.
I know.
He already did that joke. You fucking assholes.
That is our new joke.
That's the thing I was just talking to my fans about before you guys popped in, is that there's a part of me that really wants to get away from the response stuff and do something really original. And that's the whole purpose of building the village and doing this sitcom.
This doesn't work right now.
No, none of our sound effects work tonight because I had the wrong audio output on, and they're certainly not working right now. But I do want to say we couldn't fucking agree more, man. Really what a lot of people are looking for on YouTube is to be entertained, and we think you're entertaining. And this whole idea about Nightshade Village is something that
it got my boner up. I know that.
Yeah.
When I see someone going outside the box and not doing what particularly not falling in line with the YouTube algorithm and saying, I want to make something interesting. I want to make something provocative. I want to make something also just entertaining, period. Just that. That's right. Like, regardless of which side of the spectrum, just entertainment. Bam.
That's right.
And doing it on their own back, with their fans helping and being part of it and being included in it, not just being like,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be real with you guys. All of that is a smokescreen. All I really want to do is do a mature.
You're not going to start a socialist party, are you?
No, all I want to really do is start a mature show with lots of tits in it.
That's what we were saying. I don't understand where he finds a gap between what we were saying and what he's saying. Like, there's no difference there.
It's like Mad Men with capes.
Yeah, and the thing is, the moment that Nightshade Village opens, and we will be there
at the tavern having a good time.
Goddamn right.
By the way, if you don't have a PTW tavern, I'm going to be very upset.
Well, I already have a name for the tavern. What do you guys?
What is the name of the tavern?
The name of the tavern in Nightshade Village is the Ugly Mug.
Oh, it's like he was thinking of us.
Yeah, it was like
it's kind of a play on words too, because you drink.
Yeah, no, I get it.
We've seen ourselves in the mirror. Yes, we get
the double entendre. I got it.
I got a couple sides here. Asterisk Lore says, since I have some free time, I would set up a Discord server. That way the mods won't spam people out. I have a Discord server. I just got to figure out how to use the damn thing.
Oh, God damn it, Magog.
And Bill Stevens.
You know what's so funny about Magog?
So much.
He's so forward-thinking and beyond the internet.
Very creative.
But then there's parts of the internet he's just so lost on. When he got to everyone watching, when he got to LA and learned about Lyft and Uber, it was like,
oh my God, that's right.
You saw a wizard. You saw a wizard suddenly realize there's more powers in the universe than just is.
I was like, this is amazing. I can
summon a vehicle immediately.
I loved it when we're standing outside of the house that this party was going on, and inside are the YouTubers that don't like us, like Chris Reagan and Mundane Matt, and
Mundane Matt just doesn't like me.
And so we're outside with Magog, waiting out, and he was like, "Have you guys heard about this Lyft?
This new app called Lyft?
Lyft? Have you?
It's incredible.
I'll just come and pick you up. I could have, if I would have known about this earlier, I wouldn't have had to pay 8,000 rupees or I don't know, whatever the thing
Pieces of 8, whatever. I don't know."
It was really funny. It was really funny watching the wizard learn the magic of technology right before our eyes.
Right,
sorcery.
Right.
What sorcery is this?
What is this? Sorcery.
Yeah, no, it blew my mind because I took a taxi from the airport hotel. It was $107.
Fuck off.
And then then I downloaded Lyft and started using it the rest of the weekend. And then I used a Lyft to go back to the airport, $52.
Yeah, I was like, I think
it was literally like half,
maybe $50 to get down to Anaheim.
Yeah,
when you told us that you took a taxi down. Oh my God, I could have bought a Lyft to go right there, pick you up, and ride back with you,
and still be
cheaper when you paid.
Well, you got to understand too. Like back when I traveled the world, there was no Lyft or Uber. So I was used to walking out of an airport, and there's a shit ton of cabs out there, and they're all standing there like, and you're like, yes, which one should I choose?
Which one looks less stinky?
Which one is worthy of my money?
I love that.
How far will this bag of coins get me?
I love that moment though. In 2018,
but he was
in LA, Los Angeles, California, we've got Magog
explaining
the wonders of Lyft to us at 3 a.m. I loved it.
I was like, no, dude, I can't. I want to make fun of you, but we gotta stay quiet.
Did you see that ice come out of my mouth?
I always thought that was a tooth. I think you're falling apart, bro.
Bill Stevens drops a sign in the chat, says, hey, Magog, who are the two morons trolling you on video? Smirks playfully.
All right. I'm trying not to be hurt.
No, I'm a troll, so I do not.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, but no, you're right. Yeah. Anyway, hey, we're the trolls from Poison the Well. We occasionally do videos, and but mostly spend our time drinking.
You will see us in future Magog videos. We'll be the town drunks.
You will. Go ahead and type something in my chat so I can give you a wrench. You guys can drop your new channel because you guys started a new live stream channel.
We started a live stream channel because of what we learned.
I've already got a wrench.
Oh, okay. So spam that
motherfucker. You Poison the Well over there?
Yeah, I'm on Poison the Well.
Okay. I'm sorry. We got 3 computers. Because of magic.
Magic.
Well, anyway, I forgot what I was saying because we've been drinking for a while.
Yeah, I can tell.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna pull it back together. Pull it back together. Just pull it back together.
Ghost of Recon drops in a sign in the chat, says, "I'll show you how to use Discord Friday." Cool. I've already been kind of learning it. I just don't spend a lot of time there. You know?
You can hook it up with your Patreon so that your patrons get special fucking bonuses and access to different parts of your Discord. It's really cool, and I recommend you doing that. Our Discord's dead as fucking doornails because Pat and I don't visit it, and that's why most people go there.
Yeah, Matt, I'm building up to that. I sent you a link, by the way. What do you guys think of this? There's talk of the MidCon.
MidCon is the Vegas
we all just meet up in Vegas and party. So me and Matt were talking off air the other night at 3 a.m. because
Matt's a good fucking guy.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. He likes stupid movies.
But we were talking, and we decided to go to Airbnb for Vegas, and we decided that for $1,200 or $1,500 a night, we could get a mansion that has like 20 bedrooms. But if we can get 20 people, it's only like $90 a night for each of us.
Okay, we're in.
So can we get we found literally a party house. Like this guy literally rents it out. It's got a stripper pole. It's got a bar in it.
Stop selling. We said we're in.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the plan, baby. We're going to rent a fucking YouTuber mansion for the week.
Coffee is for closers. We get it.
Stripper poles is for closers.
No, dude, I saw a picture and I instantly was just like, I instantly thought of you because it has a little mini club in it with billiard tables and craps tables and stuff like that, and a stripper pole and a stage.
Yes.
But there was a picture. There was a picture of the bar, and I instantly thought of you because there was like a Jaeger machine.
A Jaeger machine?
Yeah. They steal my heart.
So I was like, PTW would love that.
Oh my god. The black gold Texas tea.
Texas tea. Too bad there are no the one-armed bandits in that fucking place. I'd be there all weekend. I wouldn't even go to the strip.
Look, we're in. Did you send Matt an invite to this conversation?
He got the invite. Yes, he's just hanging out. He saw the invite. He's just gonna chill in the chat.
Feeling like shit.
Oh god, because he's a coward, right?
No.
Oh, because he missed our stream.
No, because he's a pussy.
I'm sorry. Pat's had some beef with Monday and Matt ever since Ready Player One came out.
Yeah.
And we did a live stream with Mundane Matt
on my channel where we brought it.
I will say this: I recently bought it on Vudu.
I'm going to rewatch it. I
rewatched it, and I tried to erase the memories of the book from my mind.
That's got to be the only way you can enjoy it.
And it was. I did enjoy the movie a lot better. And I felt embarrassed about how I acted in the theater when I was with you because we were drunk. And we're down in the front row. And so at the end, when I threw everything in my lap up into the air and then stormed out, giving everyone, the audience, the finger, I feel bad about it.
When you showered everyone within a 15, like a splash zone of 15 rows of popcorn and sour straws, and now you feel bad?
I'm thinking maybe it wasn't as bad as I
thought. Guys, if we rent the mansion in Vegas, it also has a little theater in it for like 15 people.
Don't have a viewing of that movie.
We're gonna watch Ready Player One.
No, I can't.
Some shit is gonna go down, sir.
I can't pay the deposit to clean up that mess. I'm giving that movie.
Monday Matt will be off in the corner just jerking off.
Oh, just nipples and jerking off.
God, I love this movie. It's got the DeLorean in it.
So anyway, I want to say thank you, Sam Sleaze, for understanding, and to Berserk Shirt Bear. You're right.
Yep. Yeah. I'm about to get shit hammered here.
It's about time. Speaking of which, I'm heading into the old poisoning the well freeze.
Goddamn thunder just shook my apartment.
I didn't know what to see.
Yep. So anyway,
where's the fucking?
I don't know what he's screaming
Where's
about.
Jack Daniels?
Oh, that's
poured it so heavy.
So yeah, that's my plan. I don't give a fuck what you guys do for the Vegas thing, but a mansion is a must. So
look, the opportunity is a must. I mean, at that point, if you can boil it down to even $120 a night per room,
right?
That's a deal.
Right.
And if it can sleep,
some of these places they'll sleep like 24.
And I'll be honest with you, man, I'm gonna shit on the stairs.
Look, as long as like Chris Raygun isn't going to be there.
Oh, he doesn't like us.
He hates us.
No, I think Chris Raygun needs to play the part of. No, I'm not going to do that joke.
No, he's that disgruntled mom. He's a disgruntled mom that's like, you guys, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, your goofy little videos. Oh, but now you're disgruntled because we're being assholes.
Yeah, doesn't even make sense.
Oh man. No, I mean, I think it's a really great idea if we can get enough people. And then, of course, the fans can come down. They can get their own hotels or whatever have you, but then come and party with us at the fucking house, you know?
Hold on.
My only worry is a house like that. My only worry is a house like that. I would be, especially if it was in my name or just anybody's name. Like whoever puts it in their name is going to be responsible for any damage that is done.
You're sweating
on the premises.
And that's when you turn into Chris Raygun, where everybody shows up. You're like, shut the fuck up, calm down, everybody.
I've got an idea. What we do is we just start sending all the money to Mr. Host himself, to the jolly man who can't help but be a wonderful host and understand that everyone's crashing his party to trash his house. That's right. That's right. It's the Indian version of a Canadian. You know what I'm talking about. Bunty King. Bunty King can't say no.
I don't think he has the credit. I don't think he has the credit to get the house. Wait, I covered the microphone.
He's a web developer, which is so
that means homeless.
He could take out another mortgage on one of the 7 fucking convenience stores that he owns.
Oh, that is so 90s racist. I love it.
I love it. Like modern racism hasn't reached
it's
North Star yet.
But that's a callback to Ready Player One. It's a throwback racism that makes us all nostalgic.
Nostalgic racism.
Oh, this squishy. You want that squishy?
Incandescent 01 drops a sign in the chat, says, "Yep, changed my mind. Can't stay away, Magog. You happen to know any spells to help with my dental agony?" Dentist.
Yes, I do. Look,
go take care of your shit, man. Stop
actually,
giving me fucking money.
Castaway.
Let me tell you some magic.
Watch the movie Castaway.
No, do not listen to them. I want you to look at what's in this beautiful, formerly meth-addled mouth. What I'm trying to do is help you something that can give you a tip that can help you tomorrow. What I did was I found a dentist that accepted a plan called Carrington Care C900. I'm sorry, C500. It's $15 a month, and it paid for half. I got a discount when I walked in the next fucking day after I ordered this shit for $15 a month. I walked in, they took for half of my crowns. They came in, I had one bad tooth right here. This tooth was bad. And so they came in, and it was a wonderful price that came in. You can't fucking beat it. And the lady came in, and she was holding up a piece of corn to my mouth. And I was like, "What are you doing?" She was like, "I'm trying to match that tooth up with the rest of your teeth." I'm like, "Fuck that. I've got Carrington Care. And they pull them all. Drill them all down, baby." Carrington Care C500. Google it, and you will thank me for the fucking wonderful goddamn savings. I don't understand how it works.
This channel
it just does.
This channel has the best teeth in the game.
It's a fact. It's a fact. And so if you have dental agony, man, Carrington Care. I'm telling you.
Damn.
Save you a lot of money. It's not insurance. It's just a discount plan. I don't know why it works. It just does. Subscribe to our channel.
That should be their catchphrase. I don't know why it works.
I don't know why it works.
It just does.
It just does.
Ghost of Recon drops a sign and says, "My bed can sleep me and at least 3 hot chicks." And then Artemis says, "So faint as power bottom." There, I said it.
You and 3 hot chicks. That's subjective.
Yep.
Is Artemis brain sample in the goddamn chat?
Ryan himself says, "No one throw the toilet off the roof, Pat."
I have never once thought that was a movie, and it wasn't even me. It was a different Patrick.
Incandescent 01 says he's got to pull 5, and I'm on the hook for $3,000. 5 teeth. Ah,
just drink a lot of Jack Daniels.
God damn it!
The wrench. God damn.
Yeah, come on.
Speaking of wrenches, I got a wrench.
Shit. I'm getting fucking poured on here, man. You guys hear that shit?
Is it? Yeah, is it dumping buckets? That's you?
Yeah. That's fucking thunderstorming like a motherfucker out there right now. God damn.
Let me tell you something. The South has been getting, that's how we stay humid. It's can you get your hand off of my fucking thing?
I'm trying to mouse over and look at the weather reports for Morscar, and weather.com is giving me some shit.
It just says lava. What is that?
Yeah, like hellfire and brimstone?
Is that what
90% chance.
Hellfire and brimstone.
69% chance.
Yeah, but like back on the topic, I'm basically going to be developing the property in the coming weeks and getting a steel building put up and then turning it into a studio. Like I'm getting like a 40 by 60, bro. Seriously, I'm gonna get
out the land and shit. I was like, God.
Well, yeah, that's how you do these.
Well, I understand, but like, is he just building on just raw land, or is he like plotting it out, doing the shit? What the fuck?
Remember when he live streamed on our channel? This was just a couple weeks ago, right before VidCon.
I was fucking
right.
You asshole, you know that.
You son of a bitch, do some cocaine so you can fucking remember shit. Anyway, yes, on that he said he's got the village planned out. It's just a matter of getting into the execution.
Right. I've been drawing a lot of sketches on the layout of the village.
Sketches, man. I'm talking. Yeah, there were stakes and little streamers and hammering shit down and measuring shit with like some things.
Have you never played Age of Empires?
Is that how you think this works, you piece of shit?
Pretty sure.
I played Sim City. I'm old school Age of Empires.
I'm now gonna get some patrons and fans to come out to start helping me build the village. And while they're working, I'm gonna take a drone and like film them from up high and then digitally add in like them like like this fucking
I'm just gonna say
World of like Warcraft 2.
I'm gonna say
like
just
the orcs like cutting wood.
Just for morale, don't let them see you sitting in a recliner droning while
while they're doing the work.
Yeah, like stay on the other side of the hill, you know.
Yeah, like, stay in Morscar Mansion. You know what I'm
having
saying?
Having a mint julep on your front porch.
So is the Beardbarian going to come down for construction?
Yeah, Beardy's going to come down 3 months out of every year and film.
He's a good man.
Yeah,
he's a good man.
So
he really is a good guy.
I'm going to be putting him up in a spare bedroom or whatever.
The Earth doesn't deserve Beardy.
The Earth does not deserve Beardy. Beardbarian is a fucking solid dude.
Yeah, he's
going to be in the stars. You understand that?
He's a nice guy.
Going to be a constellation of beard.
Have you guys seen SideQuest yet?
I did see. Well, I did see that I got followed by SideQuest.
Yep, SideQuest is. We've got 2 new characters on SideQuest. Errolyn, played by Stuttering Soliloquy, and the Nameless Thief.
Who is a wonderful young lady.
Yeah,
I like Stuttering Soliloquy.
And the Nameless Thief, played by Weebo Jones.
Oh, I love Weebo Jones too. Even though she is mad at me because I got.
Everyone's mad at you.
Look, I just told her to fucking buy Bitcoin at 12,000. And it's currently at 6,300. And is a little mad.
Hold on for dear life.
That's a hodl. Hodl. Damn, Weebo.
Incandescent01 says, so, Magog, who are these guys? The dude with the spike seems cool. Not sure about the other guy, though.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Try to be cool for one time. We're on our friend channel, dude.
Are you fucking serious?
One time.
He's not even your friend, you asshole.
What are you talking about? When we were in
I gave him the
California,
Jaeger, and I'm the one that had to be a sing eye dog for him because you couldn't see for shit.
Yeah, I couldn't see for shit because I was busy chiefing out on some of that sweet, sweet liberal fucking California chronic.
I love how everybody noticed that no matter what, even if we were having a conversation about real life shit, I wouldn't break character once I was in it.
I love it.
So I was walking around VidCon and they're like, so how you doing now down in Arkansas? I don't know what you're talking about.
Arkansas sounds like some shit all to me.
They pronounce it Arkansas out here.
I loved it. I loved it. And it didn't take me long to figure out that the difference between the 2 people who showed up. There was Magog, and then there was Magog's worthless human slave.
Right.
I got it. I figured it out.
One's a meth addict, and one's a meth actor.
Incandescent01 says, to be fair, I've always been the uncool one. Stop dropping money, Incandescent. Go get your fucking teeth fixed. Do what you got to do.
Yeah, I'm starting to see where you're losing your teeth. Just get them all pulled and stop chiefing out. What the fuck?
Jesus
Carrie
Christ.
Ranger was in the chat saying, all I know is I posted my fan art for SideQuest. I got followed by somebody. Look, yeah, I like that. I fucking really appreciate fan art.
Or fart, as we call it.
Fart is what we like to refer to it as. And, especially fart of my friends. And whenever I see a Magog fart, I'm going to follow you.
Yeah, I like fart from Magog.
Yeah, dude. Magog farts are the most colorful.
They hit you in the face.
Right, really. They like all your senses. It's like a shock to the system.
I love it.
Tommy Oz asked, when are you breaking ground? The guy who's clearing the land is supposed to come this week. So
yeah,
I'll be up
the
there.
guy with the bulldozer,
literally with the bulldozer.
Yeah, who will be breaking ground with his D4 Caterpillar.
So I gotta ask, do you guys like More Scar Studios or Magog Media Incorporated?
Hold on.
Ooh,
hold on.
That's tough.
Because
the
our
Morse card I like because it makes it a place.
Because we have a thing we're poisoning the well, but this wonderful 3D complete white cube that you see here, and we call 7 Deadly Studios,
right?
Because anything can be created here as long as it will fit in about an 8-foot width.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I like the Morse guard more than Magog.
That's right. I like the Morse guard.
It's a location.
That's right. It's a different thing.
It's a destination.
It's not about the me. It's about the where.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
That's where we are.
So how about I call the place More Scar Studios, but I call my company Magog Media.
That's exactly we have our this channel is called Poisoning the Well. It's filmed at 7 Deadly Studios, and it's produced by Zombie Werewolf Productions. There's we have
That's
levels
right.
to everything.
Make it as confusing as possible, and we're in with that.
And TM everything.
Yeah, TM everything. Circle R, circle C.
To introduce you guys to some of my fans who don't know who you are, this is Poisoning the Well. Sophane is the guy with the spiky glasses, and Fat Pat there is the other guy that nobody cares about.
Fuck! I'm joking. This giant.
I'm sorry. I meant to introduce you as Fat Pat, the seeing eye human from Magog.
Thank you. There we go. No one knows what you are without me.
I'm like walking through VidCon with my hand on his shoulder, like, are we there yet?
Yeah, like we weren't even near anybody that knew who we were. People just saw a guy in a cloak with white eyes and shouting at me.
Yeah, while Richard Spencer's leading him. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all can't see his hair. Richard Spencer haircut. Show it. There we go. There. This is what was leading.
So yeah, you just see Richard Spencer leading a wizard, and the wizard is shouting at him the entire time.
And then finally he's like, can't you just like see with magic or whatever? And I was like, what am I, Matt Murdock?
Because you couldn't see this, but I could see people videoing on the way by.
Yeah, because everyone
they could not figure out what it was.
Is like live streaming.
Everyone is, and all of a sudden I just saw a lot of front-facing cameras looking at us on the way back. Like,
okay,
did you shatter it?
I'm live streaming. Did I? No, I didn't. I'm live streaming. Look, imagine the stream of piss.
Okay, but you're holding your vape. Are you vape streaming?
Vape streaming. Imagine my vape is a camera. An eye into the world of shut the fuck up, you stupid faggot. You're embarrassing me in front of my friends. I have one friend. Magog is my only goddamn friend. And
how is it that the asshole holding a vape is I'm the dick at the end of the day?
That's a good point.
So let me ask you guys this. You've guys done big productions and stuff before, haven't you?
Yeah.
What did you see if you were to make a recommendation, because I've been doing a lot of research here and I'm like really stuck. If you were to make a recommendation on a cinema camera,
okay,
C200, because I'm looking at the Canon Mark IIs. I'm also looking at Blackmagic.
Oh my God, he's broken into our fucking shit, dude.
Now you're
go get what we film with right now, and what we're about to put on fucking eBay because of what we've recently discovered. The camera that we currently use is a Canon 1D Mark IV, which was. You've probably seen movies filmed with this camera. It was ridiculously fucking expensive, and we've been so fucking proud of it. But what I hate is that this VidCon taught us how woefully wrong we've been about our camera choice. And if you're going for the cinematic camera, what's your budget, Magog?
That's the thing. I'm trying not to spend more than $5,000 on camera and sound.
He's trying not to spend more than $5,000 on camera and sound.
All right, well then I'll
shut everything down.
I'll bring an option. I have options.
All right, we have options. And I'm going to show you some low budget options here and some. Now this is the camera that we
put that down.
Okay, well, all right. Well, so we'll start with this.
We'll start with the Nikon. This is for absolute emergency camera.
Yeah, like this is just so that you can film yourself having sex with your girlfriend, or or like you were at a family reunion and you just want to. This is technically a camera, Nikon.
Yeah, this is the Nikon.
Congratulations.
It's a Nikon D3100. It's a kit lens that comes on it, and it's fine. It shoots.
Don't.
But
skip it.
I already have a DSLR, but I don't want to use that for the proper show. I want it to be more
DSLR do you have?
I have a Canon T6i.
Okay, he's got a Canon T6i. So now
I got the Rebel. I got the Rebel T6i.
Okay, now here's the thing. You're
that's good.
You're not fucking far away from being able to film. One of the things you missed, because look, I know that you planned on going late. You went there and you got a creator's pass. You weren't able to go to the
Cinescope.
No, what was the last class called? At VidCon. God damn it, we just
cinematic
shooting.
Like this is like the T4.
The T4i.
This is T4. This is two levels lower than what he's already using.
Yeah, he's already got a way better fucking platform.
But I would say get the battery grip. That this is epic. This
just allows you to shoot more. So
better.
he's already 2 levels beyond that.
Right.
What we shoot most of our videos with here is the Canon D1 Mark IV, 1D Mark IV. But really what everything comes down to is the lens you're using. Right now we're using the lens that we use by far the most is this this wonderful, wonderful piece of technology.
This is 1740.
This is a Canon 1740 Red Ring. It's not a cinema lens, but it's one that's got the ability to give you that. It's wide. It gives you these epic shots that have this wonderful fucking depth of field, that have that really blurry fucking bokeh background.
Yeah, you get a good bokeh, that crisp, but it's not super sharp. Like our 85 is.
No, and right now you can get one of these, I think, used on eBay or something like that for around 3,500, 3,000.
I was gonna say $4,000, but yeah, you can probably.
And you get this lens right now used for about 750.
Right. Let me show you guys what I was before you go on. I'm gonna kind of share this with you. This is what I was looking at.
Okay, I'm interested to see this whole.
Switch over that. I guess it's a lens. Yeah.
Let me present to everybody. Let me present. I'll do present.
Holy shit, we've gone into eternity. Okay, there we go. The black.
This is the Ursa 4K, and you can actually get it used for like 3,900.
Okay.
But obviously that's
talking
without
about
the
Blackmagic.
lenses. But what I like about this is it's got all the gizmos, and it's also got its own independent like 5-inch like viewing screen that comes off of the other side.
Let us fuck with your mind a minute.
Because we learned this something where you didn't get to go to while we were at
Blackmagic is a fine.
It's a very good
fine camera. The red camera, I think, is actually a bit of a step above the Blackmagic.
Mm-hmm.
But and also a fine piece of equipment. But what we saw at this year's VidCon up in the creators fucking track where nobody was going, Canon had this display set up with all their cinematic cameras and their cinematic lenses.
Yeah, the prime lenses were there. It was amazing. And they had this C200.
The C200, which is a wonderful balance between the C100 and C1300.
Yeah. The C300 is like over the top.
I watched a video on the C200s.
And the C200 one is over. And I said, it's a little pricey, but
it's 7,500 brand fucking new with everything. That's all the remote controls,
the big lens,
the big screen, the touch screen, the handle, the audio inputs. Everything about 7,500.
I would be willing to go over my $5,000 budget if I could get something that I know will last through years of production.
This is the fucking
if you've already got lenses that work good for you, but you're needing just a better input and stuff
because we're going to get the body first and wait on our cinematic lens because the cinematic lens we understand that we need now is that 1880. This 1880 cinematic lens is a wonderful fucking
it's wider.
Piece of
it's got
technology.
a shallower depth of field. It's really hot.
Yeah, but what the C200 does, it's autofocus. It's a way that it can recognize a face and follow a face for fucking
you could be
all the way through a scene as it automatically does the rack focus for you.
Right.
Shit that we do manually.
Right. So like if you were walking through Morse Guard, you could be standing at the front and walking towards the camera and it will stay focused with you the whole time.
Bring that follow focus.
I watched a video on those cameras and they said it's worth the extra $500 upgrade to get the autofocus technology.
Oh, absolutely.
And we fell in love with it. And we
fell in love with it. And so all of these cameras that we just showed you will be available soon on eBay. Please check all of our. You're gonna love them. They're great pieces of technology and a wonderful place to start your YouTube channel. You're gonna love all the fucking wonderful things that you can do with these cameras. But please get them fucking out of our house because the C200 is our only thing we care about. So,
Lance Murdoch asked, "But how user friendly is it?" Canon has always been user friendly to me.
Honestly,
Nikon's always been a little more for
it's temperamental.
Heavy
I don't
professionals.
Like the Nikon we have was actually it's my wife's, but she doesn't know how to use it, so it
ended
up here.
They stole it.
The Canon, Magog has the Rebel. The Rebel series, if you are getting into bigger production, whether it's just photography,
actually
or
T6i is a very good fucking model.
I think if you
Yeah.
can afford the T6i,
And always get the I, not the regular T6.
yeah, the
that's
I,
right. The I is for the video.
it has the audio input, and that's what you want.
It's a lot better. It has a
Bring our audio over.
more powerful processor in it. It's got a bigger sensor in it for video.
All right, now we don't use the onboard sensor for audio. Instead, what we've chosen here is the this is, I always say this wrong. It's the H4n.
H4n.
This is the Zoom H4n, which allows us to put 2 XLR mics. We use for our regular videos. We use boom microphones, which we have the Audio Technica.
We have 2 of them.
Fantastic fucking microphones, which go in here, and then we record everything here. We record our audio course on the camera when we're doing
what's great about it is you can do XLR or half-inch that go into this.
Yeah, right. But the XLR is the way to do it with the microphones.
Yeah, XLR is always the way to go.
Right. And that's a fine piece of material. We also use the Zoom
H4 H1s.
H1s for when we're using lavalier mics. They do a really good job as well, and we'll send you some links or whatever to check out, because one thing we've done is a shit ton of research to try to be economical on building a fucking complete studio. And
like our crane,
and we've been wrong about some shit.
We bought the crane. The crane actually was it was $300. The crane we bought, it's a manual crane. It's not anything that's like electric or anything like that. It's something you have to wait.
Well, allows us to do real sweeping.
Oh, you can do
shots.
big sweeping shots. You can lift it up. Then there's an extender that you can buy for another $150 that extends it. Like
I've already looked. Believe it or not, like what's most expensive is the damn camera and lenses. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
I've looked up professional ass fucking like dolly systems for like $1,200.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
The camera lens is the most important thing.
The crane I looked at was like $2,400.
That ain't we got
for a fucking crane system.
Yeah. The one we have is a little cheaper, but the one we used, we've used it for several videos, and it does great, but it's a little more static.
It's an 8-foot crane.
It's an 8-foot crane.
We can expand to 12-foot.
But you can also put the dolly wheels underneath it if you want to make it mobile. And we have the sliders and shit like that. We have the steady cams and all that and all those things. So it was like to try to stay under a budget. We were able to get the crane for like $300, I think. So we got gifted it to us, but still it's about $300.
I guess I kind of wish you guys lived in Arkansas, because then we could just form
exactly with all the equipment.
We should come together like Ultron.
Yeah, that is true. And look, Charles Fowler just sent you a $2 super chat. Thank you, Charles. And what he's saying is, if you get one, get with a true 35mm sensor. What he's talking about is a full sensor, not the cut sensor. The T6i does have a crop sensor on it.
The Rebel series has a crop sensor in it.
Right.
And most is a full sensor.
Yeah, most of the cinema cameras have a full sensor.
Right? Yeah. The C200, actually C100, which is considerably cheaper. And if you're not going to be shooting raw, it's not a terrible option. It's something to look at. It's the C100.
My whole thing, though, with the C100, if you're already going to spend that kind of money, you might as well go ahead and just get the C200.
The C200 does give you like infinity and beyond.
Well, every time I look up cinema cameras, and like I go to these websites that have like the top best cinema cameras for 2018, the Canon C200 is #1 on the list.
It's just so good. You know what the thing is? We haven't looked at any of these lists. All we did was look at the practical. We looked at the fucking gear in person. We picked it up. We held it.
Good weight.
We played with it, and
we could zoom in and out. We did.
We could tell that. Like, look, it doesn't have a 10-bit conversion rate for the raw 4K, but seriously, we're doing YouTube, and I know that you're also going to be doing a lot of things on your own website. This, like, you don't have a need for 4K cinema.
And honestly, I don't think you need 4K cinema, it's particularly if you're doing something like.
Well, what I'm saying is the raw. Raw. Like, if you were doing big screen fucking IMAX.
Color correction and shit. Like, if you want the raw so you can really control.
How did he fucking like convert us to being fucking so nerdy while we're so drunk?
I know. He got our boner. He knew where it was.
He knew where it was. He knew it would get us, and that's talking about fucking goddamn nerd-ass camera gear.
Bonsai dropped a sign in the chat, said Larry Sharp for New York governor. Praise Magog.
I'll check that out.
All right. Yeah.
I'll check that out.
I don't
we get
live
to
in
vote
New
now?
York, so I can't vote for that governor.
about to say,
Don't
somebody
worry.
Don't look. We can all vote for
fine.
New York. Trust me,
It's
it's
fine.
corrupt. We got it.
Everybody.
Everybody can, even if you're dead.
That's a joke at my expense.
Yeah,
I get it.
but I like these conversations. I'm going to be having more. I'm starting a new live stream. I just did the first episode. The new live stream on this channel, this is just kind of a BS stream. I wanted to hang out, but the new live stream is building more Scar, and every one of those live streams we're only talking about my project. And I'm going to show footage of the land being developed. I'm going to show step by step everything that's happening. My fans really rallied behind me. It really was a
dude. That was really inspiring to see. That was really inspiring to see. And I was Pat and I were talking about that earlier before we started live streaming and drinking.
Seeing the passion. I was that.
Like, man, people will respond to passion, and you can't say that Magog lacks that.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm trying.
Nightshade Village is something that I hope comes true, and it does cross what we do in a certain parallel, but there's no way we won't be up at Nightshade Village every motherfucking chance we get.
Yeah, it's not a tough drive.
There's no way, and we will be bringing the whole truck full of gear to shoot with you guys.
To piss on your set.
Yeah, to have a good time. There's no fucking...
Well, I can't wait to have you guys down once it's built, because not only is the studio being built with the bigger indoor set for Magog's Magic Emporium.
Well, that's what's most important, is that you wait to call us until everyone's done the physical labor.
That's right. And that's how we know we're friends.
But I'm also carving a little piece of the land out. I'm going to put in a 100-yard gun range.
All right, we're back in. We want to shoot guns.
Yeah.
Dude, and we'll party at the village. We'll have a big bonfire. We'll grill.
We'll shoot guns at the grill.
I'm not liberal.
You're the worst liberal. You bought guns so early.
I know it. I got so many more I want to buy.
I know,
but they're so fun to shoot.
I also have some longbows, so we can do some archery.
Oh, longbow!
God damn, we're gonna kill so many zombies. Like lots of liberals watch fucking zombie fucking shows. Okay, Walking Dead had a lot of liberal viewers. We're here in Atlanta where it was filmed.
Where the outbreak happened.
Yeah, I was there trying to break into their sets, which...
No, we got somebody that did get into the set.
Yeah, no, we did.
So we ended up with some Terminus posters.
We actually have some shit. Oh, God damn it. This is admitting a crime.
No, we know some. I just said we knew someone that got in there.
Okay, you're right.
I exonerated us.
Somebody we know has the actual fucking maps and everything.
That he stole from borrowed.
And also some of the we got some makeup artists from it. Look, we'd love to fucking come up. We'll bring some fucking people too.
We got friends with an MUA that's not far from where he's at.
I've already got lots of people a couple patrons who are going to help me build the website. I've got some people lined up that do makeup effects that would love to come down during the production.
MUAs are crucial, by the way.
They can lock the scene together.
Yeah, I'm 72 years old, and when I graduated, when I graduated and joined the army,
I didn't know you're going to young yourself up so much.
I'm sorry.
You're the goddamn crypt keeper.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, hey, Fane, what was it like to go to high school during the Revolutionary War?
God damn it. See, look what he did.
He used to chase mammoths into the tar pit.
It was the Korean War. You fucking assholes.
So Fane's up there
I got a silver-plated star.
So Fane's over there I know I'm old. I gave Moses them bricks.
Look, I get it.
You got a silver-plated pacemaker.
I'm sorry. Every time I think about that, look, that joke he just made. Mel Brooks ruined that for me. I present to you the 10 commandments. I'm sorry. Mel Brooks is a fucking legend.
Mel Brooks and Mel Gibson, totally different people.
Really?
They don't like
shit, Sherlock.
I know one doesn't like the other one a lot.
One of us cares a lot about production in movies, and the other one of us just cares about being handsome, having a weird mustache, and being a fucking weirdo.
Well, I tell you what, guys, I sometimes I do kind of wish that I had waited about 6 months to make my big announcement about Nightshade Village and everything to my main audience, because now I've got the boost. And so now I am definitely motivated to do this. But
pressure.
Man, I tell you what, man, if I if I could get out a loan next year, man, because like here in Arkansas, I don't know how it is where you guys are, man, but I just found like
Atlanta, it's awesome.
Yeah, I just found 93 acres for 170,000.
Okay, Atlanta is not like that.
Okay, we can
so
afford
yeah, it's
that here.
very different.
Yeah, like I was like, if I could secure like that would be a much better place to build Morscar because it's 93 acres.
93 acres, you could build a couple fucking goddamn Disney Worlds.
I got 6 acres.
You're good.
I got 6 acres for sale right now. There's 100,000. So
how many
6 acres?
I got a quarter of an acre near Destin that will allow to go for $250K.
Yeah, but you're talking
and you
about
could build a shack and like lay a couple lawn chairs down.
But stay quiet at night.
Yeah, be really quiet.
I'm gonna look into it. I mean, I still want to build the Morscar Studios where like my main studio.
How many acres do you think you need? Like we have full, like Atlanta has become like the redneck Hollywood.
The new Hollywood.
Yeah.
We don't call it redneck Hollywood. New Hollywood.
Okay, I call it redneck Hollywood, dude. Sorry, he's been in a few movies that they filmed here.
No, I haven't. They cut my scenes.
No, you have been in them. And I'm sorry, but you're
No,
I'm sorry. Tell him the series. Come on, tell him. You know the scene I'm talking about.
Divergent series?
The Divergent series.
Which they canceled like we got through part 1 and then they canceled part 2.
I know.
I was in part 1 and they were
You were in the first movie and the second movie.
No, I was in the second and third movie, and the third movie was supposed to be a part 1.
It is. It's 2 parts. There's 2 parts of the third movie. They're there.
I'm telling you right now. They literally
It's
on the canceled. No, I found out they were about to film the 4th movie, which was supposed to be a part. Supposed to be a part 2 from the.
Was supposed to be a part 2 of the?
Yes.
Okay, I get it.
Yes, they were supposed to be.
Anyway, at the end of the second movie, you'll see the two heroes. They step up, and the camera's got a lock focus on the 2 heroes, and they've survived this thing.
And they're talking to each other.
And they're talking to one another. And in behind them, you'll see in the blurry out
Richard
the bokeh
Spencer.
Effect, you'll see Richard Spencer step up, and he's like looking for his girlfriend, and he looks lost, and his head's whipping both ways, and then he runs off to the right. That is our man.
It's to the left.
Oh, it's to the left. Camera left.
I come
stage left. Okay.
It's stage left.
Oh, you're right. That's our man. That's our man. Now my roommate who was also filmed in that scene.
That's actually how we became friends with that movie.
Yes, was that movie because he met and that's how he became my roommate. Because
I gifted him my room.
Yeah, you did. Weird. I doubled his rent. Anyway, it's working out great.
You're welcome.
Yep. And glad you moved out because I'm making a lot more money.
She stole my sunglasses.
Now, the thing is, they were both sitting at craft services on the second movie. What was that movie called? The Insurgent. They're both sitting in craft services, and craft services is about to bring out the fried chicken. Okay.
It wasn't fried.
It wasn't fried?
They said fried, but it was not.
They said fried chicken. Okay. The Pat and AJ are sitting here in craft services. They're waiting to bring them out. And now they come down and announce that they're going to be shooting another scene and they want some volunteers.
That's not what happened.
Okay, tell me what happened. I know the end result.
I told AJ, I said, hey man, craft service about to drop some food. And he goes, well, I think they're about to film another scene. I went, well, they didn't say anything about it. He goes, yeah, but some of us are going back down to the set. And I went, fuck that. They're about to bring chicken out. And so I walked to the chicken. AJ walked down to the set. We watched the movie, and the scene that they shot, which they didn't tell anybody about, was the one that AJ is standing there going, all of us.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
So what they're doing is in the second movie, the rebels, like the underground kid, they're like, there's one guy who's giving a fiery speech, dude. He's trying to rebel.
And that we need to give away Shailene Woodley or whatever her name is, that actress. We need to give her to the other side because that's what they're asking for. They want her, and that we should just give them up. And then the main hero character says, no way, we're not giving her up. And then the rest of the group, the rebels, we all say, no way, we're not letting her go. And then all of a sudden, the sound stops, and you see AJ go, all of us. And I go, what the fuck? And I'm watching the movie. I'm like, when was that shot? He goes,
dude,
you got chicken, remember?
Yeah, dude. So AJ spoke. They called AJ later
He had
and
to
said
sign
like,
shit
he
off.
had to go in and join the fucking goddamn
SAG.
union, SAG, and everything because the shot that they filmed with him in it, where
And they
he
used
stepped up
it.
and said, "All of us."
They used
that shot. They had to put him in the credits, get him to join SAG, up his pay and everything. And Pat was down
had
there.
dried chicken that was not fried. And then they cut my scene at the end. I was there for 2 weeks. AJ was there for 1 week. I was there for 2 weeks. And I got a whole scene where I have a spot. I literally had to walk to a particular spot because I'm in the whole scene. And then they cut that whole scene out. Fuck them. So all I'm in the movie, you see a goofy asshole looks like Richard Spencer walking through the back of the thing going,
I can't wait till you guys come down to make a cameo on the main show. Once
yeah, just be talking to him, and I'll walk to the back and reprise
worry.
my role as
No, I
goofy
really can't
Don't
wait.
worry. I'm gonna call.
I have this whole plan where you guys are going to be these medieval characters, and then when I go into the editing process, just cut Pat out.
Can we just be like,
but what you do is just use the scene.
can we?
I'll tell him. I'll
Wait,
say,
can we
hey,
be like
Magog-
conjoined twins or something? So I'm edited out weirdly.
I'll just say, look, hey, Magog just said craft services is bringing down fucking ding dongs, and buffalo chicken pizza.
Here's the thing. Here's the other thing. I'm not addicted to fame the way AJ and you are. At the end of the day, ding dongs will win me over. I love a good ding dong in my mouth.
You know what's funny? Like I have a friend here who actually, my buddy Jesse, he works for the railroad now, but he used to actually go around the South, like Arkansas, Tennessee, Texas, Louisiana, and compete in these like barbecue cook-offs and chef cook-offs and stuff because he loves cooking and he's a chef and he's actually trained and stuff. And I'm sitting over there the other night drinking beer with him. My fucking back is killing me because I threw out my back. And I'm sitting there drinking beer, and he's like, well, you're really going to do this whole movie business thing and have a set and everything? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you want me to come and cook for everybody? I'm like, yeah, do.
You know what? That's the best response.
He's going to be like my craft services guy. He's just going to cook for everybody.
Damn right.
Look, we can dig a pit and we can cook a hog, man. You like that shit up in the morning? We can cook a hog in the ground, put some hot rocks on it. Bam. It'll be great, man.
Oh,
You
yeah.
put a pit over the top. Oh, it'll be great.
This is true Southern filmmaking.
Yeah. When someone has to dig the meat out of the ground by the end of the shoot.
Can you imagine anything better than filming a medieval sitcom in the South?
That's where it should be filmed because it's the closest to what medieval was. Still. Like
we're still incredibly poor and
it's still deprived of like sustenance.
people are still
eating
like,
rats and trying to survive and not know why their leg hurts.
Hold on. Well, Sam Slee said I could see them like Statler and Waldorf. First of all, we love Statler and Waldorf.
Those are our favorites.
They are our favorites. So good on you. You show yourself as a Gen Xer by saying
you
that.
make yourself
kind of
really
expose
old.
yourself. Gen Xer exposed.
You slept through the whole show, you fool. Who's the fool? You watched it.
I tell you what, though, it's gonna like the whole reason I'm doing my own website is because I know what the show I want to do is not going to be allowed on YouTube.
Oh, clearly.
You know, it's going to have gratuitous violence,
What's
sex, and
gratuitous
nudity.
violence?
Sex. Yeah,
That's
not.
those are two things that they pretty much don't want.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go.
If you don't have animation and cutesy shit and going, look at this, I'm going to open this box. They don't want it.
Well, they're slowly killing their own platform anyway. I think by the time the sitcom comes out, I'm going to have my own. Even if I didn't have any of that stuff, and I'm going to have my own website.
You know what? I fucking hate that. I hate this is true because I fucking love YouTube. I love it.
Yeah,
I love this platform. I love the people on it. I fucking love the subscribers and the viewers. I just love the communities that form, even though some of them are fucking douchey. And I fucking hate to see this is happening. And
let me explain something to you. I'm gonna give you a
please.
parallel.
Oh, I would love to hear some of your wisdom.
You son of a bitch. I love stand-up comedy. I fell in love with stand-up comedy when I was a kid. It was one of the things when I realized it was a real job, it was something someone could do. I used to watch stand-up comedy with my dad. My dad would laugh, and I wanted to make my dad laugh, which I've never been able to do. I pursued it. So at 17 years old, I started doing stand-up comedy. I pursued stand-up comedy so much. I toured for over a decade where it was my main source of income was just stand-up comedy. And it got to this point where once I got to the other side of that curtain and saw the reality of what stand-up comedy, as much as I love stand-up comedy, I can't watch it now because I hate the people that are doing it, the people that are being successful on the bullshit platform that's being presented to them via Comedy Central and or Netflix that are starting to promote bad comedians that are just actors that have 20 minutes that they.
Is there a reason you left HBO out of that?
Well, you know,
HBO. Come on.
Yeah, I know. I get it. I just wanted to highlight.
I'm waiting for my gig.
I know.
You guys are right.
What I'm saying is that you've now gotten to the other side. You love YouTube, but the problem is you've now gotten to the other side. Same thing with Magog. You got to the other side of YouTube. You're seeing the curtain now, and you're starting to see where the love is and where your fanboy breaks.
It's not just that. It's like I want to do something to prove that you don't have to have Hollywood anymore. You don't have to have Netflix. You don't have to have this big production company behind you. It can
Robert Rodriguez
fans by the fans.
When the death.
We're almost there.
It's called The Death of Film, and Robert Rodriguez talks about when he was doing Once Upon a Time in Mexico, and he was shooting on video, and everyone in Hollywood is anti-video. He was like, they were like, if you're not shooting on film, you're not an artist, blah blah. Oh, yeah. And Robert Rodriguez, who is like, was one of the guys that everyone looked up to as the independent filmmaker who could make an amazing video or film with just bare essentials. And he switched to video instead. He was not going to shoot on film anymore. He was only going to do video, and he showed that you could do practical effects, you can do some digital effects, and make these amazing cinematic adventures.
It's about creativity. It's about the writing. It's not about these fucking $10 billion fucking productions.
And we're taking it out of the hands of Hollywood. They can't control the Harvey Weinsteins can't control the way. The same thing that like with
he got so much pussy.
I know he got a lot of pussy. So I can't wait for that to be pulled out.
Damn it! I'm a liberal. Why do I do this?
I know. So.
Bill Stevens drops a sign in the chat, says, I'm fat. I'm willing to do a sex scene with a hot gal. LOL.
Hello.
You know what? You're going to get a lot of those, man.
My only worry with this project is, you know, like involving the fans is something I want to do and building a community around people coming out to Arkansas and being background actors, being, you know, side actors, being random bandits that Magog and Beardy have to slaughter. But I'm also worried about like crazy people showing up to my property.
Yeah,
hey,
look, that's the biggest thing.
We're fine.
You look at how many
like Sophie's just standing outside of my village and it's on fire, and he's like, I didn't do it.
The problem is what you're seeing is what we're most bigger. When I say bigger, I'm talking about like 1 million subscribers.
Yeah.
Or they don't want their address leaked out because then the fans start showing up. And you're in that weird spot where there's no way you
be one of those
people.
that
you could end up one of those people.
And you've already publicized
where your set is. And there's a lot of people that now have that address.
Yeah. Guess how the Patreon money goes to? Your security force.
Yeah. Or next thing you know, you're having to get infrared cameras.
Yeah, like electric fences.
People are stealing shit.
Wire.
People are going through your set in the middle of the night and stealing crap. And it starts like, which is a good problem to have, where all of a sudden you're too popular, where your set's being ransacked every night. Like, I would love for that to be the problem. Like,
well, you know, I mean, we'll have to face it as it comes up. You know.
Buzz actually came to our studio.
Yeah, Buzz he does know where our studio is.
So and if he doxes us,
the moment he turns on us, you're fucked.
I got a 22, dude. You need to think about that. It's 22 long rifle. All right.
So it's gonna bounce around a lot inside of you.
Yeah, super buzzy.
It's a gun powered pellet gun.
Well, luckily I've already approached some of my cop friends because I used to work in a field of security. With the FBI and Secret
you said you live in Arkansas. I got
it.
Yeah, yeah, we know.
I definitely approached many of my cop friends already and been like, "You guys want some off-duty work?" You know, because when I start holding these bigger events or the filming where a ton of people are coming out to film and to be a part of the project, it'd be nice to be able to have some people there that know the law and can keep the peace.
Yeah.
Because I can guarantee I can get along with all of my fans, but I can't guarantee they can get along with each other. You know, I don't know.
That's the other
that
side.
is,
You got to remember the third party, which is them together.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
the other
Yeah.
side.
So there's a lot of hurdles to overcome.
Love each other.
There's a lot of hurdles to overcome, but I'm excited about the project, and I can't wait to start building the village and putting the bigger show together and getting actors and makeup artists and stuff, because I'm really into this whole like independent film thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, I think it's better now with technology. Like back when I tried to do independent films when I was 19, my camera cost $5,000. That T6i does 10 times more.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a thing.
That fucking thing had like a high 8 backup tape. Like that.
High 8. I love that.
I only shoot snuff films in high 8.
Yeah, just because nobody has a fucking way to.
I'm serious. My first camera, we were teenagers and tried to do an independent film. Back then, there wasn't even any YouTube. We're talking 2004, right? Like fresh out of high school. And so, like, I'm sitting there, like, the only hope we had was to actually finish a product and go to like Sundance Film Festival and shit. And our first camera was the Panasonic DVX 100A.
Oh.
It was $5,000, and it was
an expensive camera back in the day.
Back in the day,
still holding it down though. By the way, their cameras are still really good.
Yeah, actually, it is almost 10 p.m. here, and I have to duck.
No, I gotta get to it because I'm starting to get.
I didn't expect you guys to stay this late.
Well, actually, I didn't either. But you started talking about something that we really like to talk about.
Once you started hitting us on the cameras and production.
Well, drop by anytime, guys. We'll have some more discussions about it.
Look, Magog, we getting a live stream with you, and then like a week after the live stream, I guess, was when we met Magog in Anaheim.
Yep.
We met him in person. Yes.
And we got to hang out a little bit, and I feel like get to a sense of who you are.
And guess what, everybody? Magog acts exactly the same in person. He's not one of those.
He is not different.
He's not Chris Reagan.
He is not a Chris Reagan, everybody. He is exactly like you think he is.
Or
really
Sargon of.
And they're dead.
Well,
I appreciate it.
What happened? Did somebody say? I'm sorry, I can't bring it up.
I know that all YouTubers kind of put on a face when they do stuff, but you guys are the same too, man. Like I met you guys, and I'm like, they're fucking exactly the same as I just.
That's not a good thing.
They drink just as much.
That is not a good thing.
I'm wondering how your livers have lasted this long.
Cocaine.
Cocaine to balance out the alcohol.
Safe powder.
But I do appreciate you guys popping on. I didn't expect you to stay this late, but let's definitely schedule another stream, talk more movie business.
You know? We would love to.
I want to talk movies so hard.
We love talking production. We love talking about movie theory. We love talking about just this kind of shit. And
let's roll.
And the fact that somebody in the same YouTube sphere as us, has this passion and is actually turning it into a real thing. Watching what you're doing inspires us to think that that maybe
we can watch longer and watch you do really well, and then hold on to your
coattails,
cape
tails,
like
his cape tails,
cloak tails,
and
ride that all the way to mediocrity.
Bam, straight to the middle.
Well, you know what they say when you hit. I did the whole like fake mockumentary for my channel. Did you guys ever watch that? I did a whole behind the scenes.
Yes.
And I did this old joke on it. It was like, I realized that when you hit rock bottom, there's only one place to go, and that's to YouTube.
It's very
that mushy, gooey bottom.
That is very true.
I wouldn't say it's a rock. It's gooey and gross.
Yeah, like kind of a squishy bottom that makes you jump kind of with your feet because you don't want to be in your feet to be in it too long.
Oh, it's gooey.
Anyway, you guys, get out of here. Go see your lady friends. It's late. But thanks again for coming by. We'll schedule some more. We'll just talk production stuff, man. I love talking to somebody.
And look, if anybody here, I know a lot of you guys were like, who the fucking assholes? Thanks for fucking hanging out with us and being cool with us. Find us on Twitter, and because we love to talk this kind of shit. And if you're a Magog fan, we'll probably have a lot in common with you.
Yep, everybody go check out Poisoning the Well and all their other multitude of channels.
Yeah, Poison the Well Live, which is really going to get to 200 subscribers anytime now. It's really rocking America, what is happening today.
Yep. Fuck yeah. It's the new hot thing. I had my moment last week. This week is yours. Thanks again, guys.
Thanks, Manny.
All right, you guys have a good one.
You too, man. Hey, where's the button that we do to make him go away? There it is. I found it.
All right, that was fun. Poisoning well, everybody. Good times. Incandescent 01 drops sign, says, hey, I can do an auto slaughtering enemy for you. I don't know if we'll need that. Second Fleet Actual, Magog, I'm knucking futs, but I'm also the guy who will help keep out the rest of the knucking futs. Cool. And Charles Fowler says, guns are great but noisy. A bow crossbow is quiet, makes it easier to dispose of bodies. Very true. Oh, the good old days. Yeah, those guys are really great. Loved hanging out with them at VidCon. If you guys have never checked out Poisoning Well, they do some really funny comedy skits and stuff over there. And they have an interesting dual, kind of, they clash really well together as well as work really well together. Because, like, Sophane is like a liberal and Fat Pat's like a conservative, but they're like best friends. So it's kind of funny to kind of see that take shape, Yeah, I do want to start getting the building more Scar streams, having guests on that have done productions and stuff, because I feel like every time I talk to people, I learn something new, and every time, even if I'm not talking directly, I'm just sitting here answering the chat, I learn something new. I'm definitely going to look into some cameras and all this and that. Man, it's coming. Like I said, the normal content's going to be sporadic, because now I'm going to be pouring so much of my time into building this production. People are now paying for it. I don't have to go out and find a second job now that my GI Bill is done and I'm out of school. I can now concentrate fully on this bigger project, and I want to give it to you guys. I want you guys to have the better show, the bigger sets, the more characters, the more zany things happening. It's going to be fucking exciting, I'm already excited. Like, I can't stand it that it's not happening tomorrow. It's going to take time. But, yeah, this P.O. box is coming. The building's going to be built. And eventually, once it's ready to move in, I'm going to move up there. So I'll probably have to take like a week off of all content, even side quests, to do that. I've got to get internet up there and everything and get all set up. So be looking for some sporadic kind of content release. I'll do it when I can. But at this point, I really want to concentrate on this bigger product and bring you guys what you're paying for. I know you love the regular Magog episodes, and I'm going to do as many as I can when I can. But right now, it's time to get to work. Like hardcore, hit the ground running, be out at the land every day, helping, chop shit down and fucking move shit around, and filming and doing live streams and stuff of the land being developed. Start getting the village designed and the other live shows launched, like Tavern Talks and stuff like that. I've got a lot of work to do. So guys, just be a little patient with me. So Bill Stevens, Magog, I love those guys, and I'm glad you're talking with them about serious production ideas. Yeah, Poison Well is a great group of guys. I'm glad to have them on my channel finally. I don't think they've ever been over on my channel. I've been on their channel. Couple streams I've done on their channel. But it's really nice to kind of introduce them to my my audience, for those who didn't know who they were. I have to take some pics as well in full Magog costume. Oh, for sure. Yeah. No, I've got all kinds of cool promo stuff planned out and everything, and I'm gonna get to rewriting the patron rewards and all that good stuff too. But if it wasn't for you fans, I wouldn't be doing this right now. I'm not trying to expand too quickly. This is always going to happen. It was just going to cost a lot of money, and I was going to have to get a job. But it was always going to happen at this time frame, because I didn't want to keep just going with the response videos and just be like, okay, my fans are happy, I did a video this week, and then just move on to the next week. No, I want to write scripts. I want to build things. I want to get hands-on. I want to move up to the property. I want to get out of this tiny little apartment and really start expanding Magog's world and really introducing everybody to a lot of cool shit, and do new merchandise and stuff like that, so you guys can get, a map of Morscar up on your walls and things like that, and that'll be part of the Patreon awards too. It's like 25% off coupons and stuff like that for certain merchandise, because you give, can give a certain amount of money. Plus, in the future, once the show is done, most patrons are going to get the show for free because I'm not going to sell it for a lot of money, but I'm probably going to do it for whatever probably like $3 and up. You can just get the show for free. We'll figure that out. Because I do have to make some money back on the production so that I can do it the next year and the year after that and the year after that. And because I want this to keep going, I want this to be like binge watchable Netflix series or something. It may not look as great, but I'm going to get it the best look, the best production value, the best actors that I could possibly find, just to prove that anybody out there with a little work ethic and a little passion and a dream can make something like this happen. So I appreciate everybody. I really do. Ever consider Magog doing reaction videos about the music of this dimension? Magog might actually like metal, but I'd be curious to see his reaction to hip-hop pop music. Problem with that is you get copyright flagged immediately. Like, I've even, as a joke, thrown in some, like, I remember a video I did where I threw in a song from the 60s that I didn't think would upset anybody if I used a snippet of it as a joke, and I got flagged. Like, the video got flagged. So, yeah, that's really hard to do on this platform. Now, maybe on BitChute or something, I can give that a try. Maybe BitChute won't flag stupid shit like that. I don't know. Or definitely my own website where I can just critique things, and they can try to sue me if they want, but I can always prove that what I'm doing is actually, falls under copyright law. That's what I hate about YouTube is they're not following federal guidelines. They're following their own internal, rules about using shit, because they're in the pockets of these massive corporations who are like, you can't put this on your platform unless you have permission from us and all this and that, like CBS flagging. The Drunken Peasants recently lost streaming capability because CBS flagged one of their videos that was set to private, and all it had was a little snippet of Star Trek in it. It wasn't even 10 seconds long. It was just a snippet, and CBS flagged it, and they lost streaming capability. And it's like, fuck that. They used a snippet as a joke. That falls under federal copyright law. That's parody. That's comedy. That's critique. You're allowed to do that. That's what I don't like about YouTube. No matter how much they change in the positive, they are introducing this new like membership thing where people can actually pay like $4.99 and become a member of the channel. And then you can have like your own little emojis and stuff, custom emojis and stuff like that for members on the channels. And I like that idea because it helps creators. But at the same time, they'll turn around and just screw everybody on copyright. No matter how much you change it, you get screwed on copyright. I can't believe. But then again, they also don't apply those rules equally. Like, I could use something from ESPN and Magog could like respond to sports, and it would clearly be under copyright law, parody, comedy. There's no way to argue what Magog does is copyright infringement because I am commenting, I am cracking jokes, I'm roasting, I am changing the content to make it suitable for my audience and creatively mine. And ESPN would flag my video. And yet you turn around and go to a massive channel with like 30 million subscribers, or I don't know how much they have, like 7 million subscribers. You go to a massive channel that's incredibly popular called Bad Lip Syncing or Bad Lip Reading. That's it. Where they'll take footage from ESPN of like sports guys down on the field talking, and they'll do their own, they'll do their own audio, and it makes it really funny. It's a comedy. And them guys, I click on their videos, and every one of them got ads, and every one of them is up, and it doesn't look like they have any kind of restrictions or strikes or anything like that because they're a popular channel. So I don't get why they don't apply it evenly. Why I can't do the same thing to sports videos, but they can, it blows my mind. It really does. It blows my mind. I can't move to Pornhub. I think Pornhub, I don't know, I have to look into that, but I thought Pornhub was starting to like really crack down on shit like that. Like they don't want, they're starting to flag down content that actually doesn't have porn in it. I have no idea though. Have you seen the change in YouTube's firearms restrictions? I've heard about some stuff like Hickok 45 and channels like that getting bounced around between demonetization and community strikes because they feature firearms. But I haven't seen any evidence of that directly. I haven't seen any articles written on it or anything. Shadow King says, "You're killing it, Magog. Take it easy. Try not to take on more than one can handle, bro. Probably already know the best of magic. It always takes time." That is very true. That is very true. I'm really glad the bots disappeared. I appreciate you guys flagging that shit when it came up. So I guess I'm going to hop off of here. I think I've been going. I don't even know how long I've been going, but it felt like a good enough time. I feel like this was a real entertaining show. Thanks again to Poisoning the Well for dropping by. Thank you all for coming by yourself. And I will continue to do the Building More Scar streams. We got side quests tomorrow night. I'll probably work on a Magog video this week as well, and try to get that PO box out there and a whole bunch of other updates and stuff in the week to come. So be excited, you know. And I'm still open to ideas. So if anybody wants to leave any comments in the comment section of ideas you have or anything like that, I am more than willing to listen to pretty much anybody, and try to make this a good show. So I'm excited. I get to do all this like behind the scenes production stuff and build up the land and build up the production and hire, you know, actors and stuff like that. It's going to be really, really fun. Really fun. I'm throwing wrenches to everybody I see that doesn't have. Bill, you have a wrench now. Thanks again, and I will catch you guys at another time. So peace out.